Good morning, people of Go Animate City. For those of you tuned in, I want to be the first to welcome you to the relaunch of your Rappin Rockin Station, KTY. I'm Howard Collins.
And I'm Salli Reynolds. And this is the Howard and Salli Morning Show, the first one in nearly 2 years.
Well, Salli, how does it feel to be back in our old stomping grounds?
It's like we never left. I'm seriously so excited right now. When the old KTY signed off, who would have imagined we'd have it back again only 22 months later?
That's right. Now I'm sure most of our listeners already knew we'd be returning, but let's give a very brief account for those who weren't aware. Earlier this year, we heard that the FCC was granting community radio licenses for non-profit organizations, and I, along with Salli and other former KTY jocks Reynaldo Sanchez and David Kenji, got the idea to apply for a license. Our intent was to bring back KTY as a non-profit community station, in the spirit of the old KTY. So we teamed up with our local community theater, and were granted a license. And well, here we are today.
And remember, the new KTY is a non-profit venture. We're supported through underwriting, grants, fundraisers, and donations from people like you, our listeners.
And to top it all off, we were even given special permission to lease the old KTY studio, which has sat unused for nearly a year now, and which also is just down the hall from our former employers, KFMY.
Do you think they'll miss us over there, Howard? After all, KFMY was a bit like the old KTY.
Yeah, it was similar, but KFMY didn't fully capture the spirit of our original KTY. For one thing, we still had to abide by their playlist of corporate-determined songs.
And that's definitely not the case anymore. Just like the original KTY, we are more free-form, and have a choice of a wider selection of classic rap and rock.
And don't forget, you can also stream us on our website, kty.org. And you'll be glad to know, we still take your calls. Which is great, because all those crazy callers were such a big part of KTY history. I'd love to see that continue.
Me too.
Well, look at this, Salli. We have our first caller right now. Hello, caller. You're our very first one on the new KTY.
Wow, I'm honored. This is Love Machine.
Ah yes, good old Love Machine. You've been one of our favorite callers on the old KTY, and later on KFMY. Nice to hear from you.
I just want to tell you and Salli how happy I am that KTY is back, and also the Howard and Salli show.
Thank you, Love Machine.
In fact, I'm feeling so good right now that I just want to get down and boogie.
Well, knock yourself out, my friend.
Don't mind if I do.
Man, I've really missed this place.
So have I, Salli. I'm looking forward to more fun times here. And speaking of fun times, here's some of the events coming up in the community. World of Mankind and Coyote Nation will be performing in Meter Park on the 20th, for the annual free concert in the Park series. Go Animate City's 15th annual Run to Feed the Hungry will take place on Thanksgiving morning, rain or shine.
And also on Thanksgiving at the Washington Community Center, the Salvation Army will be holding a Thanksgiving community meal from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Admission is free. Well, I know you're all ready for the music. And we're gonna kick off the show with music by Faith No More, the Beastie Boys, Urban Dance Squad, and so much more. I'm Salli Reynolds.
And I'm Howard Collins. And this is the Howard and Salli Morning Show, once again, on the newly relaunched KTY. Your Rappin' and Rocking Station. Keep it here.